Hey YouTube, I'm back with another video. This time I'm doing a little story time for y'all. Also, before we get into this video, I want to say happy Thanksgiving. This video probably won't be posted till the day after, so just know that I recorded this on Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving everyone. Also, this story time that I'm about to give y'all, it's gonna be a little wild for y'all. So as you can see from the title, I'm gonna be talking about the time that me and my grandmother were shoplifting. Yeah. Whew. Yeah. It's an interesting story time. But alright, y'all, let's get into this video. Alright. Now I would say the time that this happened, I was in middle school when this happened. Yeah, 7th grade. And my grandmother's favorite, this was, by the way, this was the grocery store. So let y'all know, this wasn't the mall or anything like that. It was a grocery store. So fast forward a little bit, my grandma's favorite grocery store is Myers. So yeah, that's where we were, y'all. Myers. It's crazy, a grocery store. Okay, so I remember we were going to, mind you, we were on our way to Myers like any other time. Mind you, this was the first time we ever did this, so we always used to go to Myers and we would buy the things that we get and we'll leave, and yeah, you know. But this was the first time. I don't know what was going through my grandmother's mind. I don't know what made her think that this was okay to even teach me this, so ideas. I didn't tell her to do this. No. So yeah, I really, until this day, I really want to know what was going through her head. But let's get into the video. Anyways, so we were on our typical day, on our way to Myers, about to buy some groceries for the house. So when we get in there, we start off getting our groceries. Then fast forward a little bit, we start going to the like, the different aisles where they have like home goods stuff, garden stuff, the aisles more than just groceries. So we started looking around and stuff. And remind you, my grandma, all her favorite, like, how black parents are, their favorite line, don't ask for nothing when we get in the store, don't ask for nothing. No, the answer is no. Okay, cool. So this time she's just in a better mood. She's like, okay, yeah, let me know what you want to get, or you want to get this. And so I'm okay, great, fine, I can get some stuff, because every time we go in the store, the answer is always no. So I'm not sure, it was probably like a couple things that I was getting, just you just picking out stuff, you're just happy to get stuff. So I was filling up the basket of stuff that I wanted, and she was filling up the stuff, the basket of things that she wanted. Then we get down to this aisle. We get down to the rug aisle. And it's this big rug. So she tells me, she says, go get another basket. Go see if you see another basket around. So she's standing in the rug aisle. So I ended up walking away from her, going to look for another basket. So I found a basket that was like in the next aisle next to us. So I get back over there. She tells me to take this rug and put it in my basket, because the basket we have is already full. So I'm like, okay. But then she's like, before you put this in the basket, she whispers to me, she said, I need you to put all the stuff that we're gonna, besides the groceries, like all the stuff that we had picked out, she says, I need you to put it in and put it inside this. Open up this rug, take the tape off the rug, and open up this rug, and I need you to put all this stuff inside of there, and we're gonna put it in your basket. So, mind you, I'm not thinking to ask her, like, what are we doing, or why are we doing this? So I'm just doing what she asked me to do. I know I should have asked y'all, yeah. Anyways, I'm doing what she asked me to do, but I'm looking around too, like, okay, I know, I'm thinking in my head, like, somebody's gonna see me doing this. And mind you, it's a camera right above us too. But this is not something that I knew at the moment. I'm gonna tell you when I knew about this camera. I'm too busy looking around to see if anybody's looking, and my grandma's doing the same thing. She's telling me to hurry up. So I seen somebody walk past. Somebody had walked past and just looked at it. So when I seen them walk past, I just had to stop what I was doing. I was just sitting there, even though I'm looking obvious as ever. Rug open, and you got, let's say, candles. I don't remember exactly everything that we picked out, but for example, we got candles and etc. Stuff that for your home or toys, anything. We're just naming things. But you got this big rug laid out in the middle of the floor and you putting stuff in it. So when they had walked past, I seen them had like they glanced over like that. So I ended up just hurrying up and just rolling up the rug and putting it in the basket. So my grandma like, come on, let's go. So we start walking towards, I'm pushing the basket that has the rug in it and all our stuff in it. Mind you, honestly, I don't know how all this stuff stayed, but we rolled it up. We rolled this rug all the way up, and that stuff was standing there, and that rug was there. So we start walking to the checkout line. So you know how they used to have, I noticed a lot of grocery stores don't have this no more. Like they used to have some of the aisles open where, you know, when you walk in, you can go through the aisle, you can go through a checkout line, get to where you're going a little faster instead of having to walk around the store. Yeah. Fast forward. So we get to the checkout, we're at the checkout. So my grandma says, put the basket in one of the empty lines, so in the empty checkup lines. So I push the basket right there, and then she tells me, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and pay for these groceries. And then when we walk out, we're gonna walk out with this basket, and then I need you to walk back in and just push the buggy straight out and just keep walking. So I'm like, okay, I'm already nervous, like, oh my God, I want to do this. Like, why do I gotta do this? And I'm like, oh my goodness. I was just so nervous, and I was just thinking in my head, like, if I get caught doing this, my mom, this is all I was thinking in my head. Like, if I get caught doing this, I'm never gonna be able to go to my grandma's house again. My mom's gonna be mad at my grandma. We're gonna probably be in jail, and it's just gonna be a big family affair because of this. So we ended up, get to the point. We ended up paying for the groceries, getting out the line, walking out the door. So when we walk out the door, mind you, Mars has a double door. So you walk out one door, then you got another one to the outside. So we walk out the first part of the door, and we right here in the little, I don't know, the little area, whatever you want to call that. We just standing right there before the doors that you go out to the parking lot. So we're just standing there, and she's like, go in there, grab a basket, and just push it out. So mind you, as I'm about to literally turn around and go back in here and grab this basket, this lady comes out and says, excuse me, ma'am, we need you to come back in the store with us. I'm like, oh my God. I didn't even grab the basket, y'all. I did not even grab the basket yet. So she has us come back in the store. First off, this is very embarrassing. Very embarrassing because it's people walking in and out, and they see us getting pulled out by this lady. This lady is not in no Myers uniform or nothing. So we're really thinking like this is probably just a customer or whatever. She says, yes, I need you to come with me right now. Like, she's like, her whole tone of her voice is serious. She's like, yes, I need you to come with us right now, and come on. So she pulls our basket, starts having us walk with her into this long hallway area. We walk all the way down here, all the way to this long hallway, and it's doors at the end of this hallway. We go inside the doors. It's cameras, paperwork, TV. So you already know this is where people go when they get caught shoplifting. So we go back there. Mind you, people are watching us. This is so embarrassing. I was just hoping that it was nobody that I knew seeing this or anything. So we get back into this room. She like, yes, I seen y'all on camera, basically explaining that the whole thing, that she saw us. She knew we was about to shoplift. And the lady started going off. When she started explaining everything she's seen and she showed us on camera, this is how This is how, remember how I said I was going to tell you how I knew it was a camera right above us? She just basically explained to us there was a camera right above us, saw everything that we was doing, saw that we was about to shoplift, showed us on camera exactly what we were doing. Another embarrassing. I'm just sitting there like, I'm telling you, I didn't have nothing to say. I was just sitting there like, I already know what's about to happen. First off, my granddad find out, and then when my mom find out, I already know what's about to happen. I'm just thinking in my head, like, this is the last time I see my grandma. And then the lady's just going off on her, like, you know, why would you decide to shoplift, or why would you try to teach your granddaughter how to shoplift, and why would you teach her these things, blah, blah, blah. My grandma wasn't saying nothing. She just was embarrassed. I know she was embarrassed because this is the first time she didn't have nothing to say. She always got something she wanted to say, or it's always something that she has to, you know, like I said, say. So she just sitting there embarrassed. She didn't have nothing. The lady was just going off and basically told us, like, you know, you are never to come to Murders again. We're calling the police. You are going to jail. Basically letting her know. Took her picture. This was real. Took her picture. Made sure if they have, like, you know, if she walk in here. And then I remember my grandma, out of all the things that this lady was saying to her, she didn't have nothing to say. The only thing that she said was, how long until I can't come back to this store? Because mind you, this was her favorite store and her only grocery store that she go to. That lady told her she could never come back, like never. So I could see the look on her face, like she was just like, man, like, you know, I really messed up. I really shouldn't even did this. But mind you, I don't understand why she had to, I'll get to that. But fast forward, once they was letting her know her rights and everything like that, the police came, put her in handcuffs, walked us out with her in handcuffs out the store. Another embarrassing moment. I had to go with her. They didn't call my mom. They didn't tell me that, they didn't have me wait until I had a ride or anything else. I literally had to walk out with my grandma, with her being handcuffed, with the police, basically walk with the police into the car, into the back seat with her. When I say my heart was broken, because that's something I never seen. Watching my grandma be in handcuffs, mind you, she's an older lady. That was just like, oh my goodness. Everything was just so emotional, and it was just like, why did we even do this? Like, this was not even worth it. She in handcuffs, screaming to the cops, like her hands are hurting her. She in a lot of pain. They just driving all extra fast, turning hard, making her swing over, fall over. I'm just like, oh my goodness. I literally had to go to the police station with her. They took her to the back. I had to sit there. They called my mom. I had to wait until my mom called. Sorry about that, y'all. My children were waking up. But like I was saying, I had to literally sit there and at the police station wait until my mom came. So when my mom had finally came, she was so mad. Just like I had told y'all before, only thing I was thinking in my head was, if we get caught, I'm never gonna be able to go to my grandma's house again, and I'm not gonna be able to be around her. And that was her exact words when we were walking out of the police station. I'm never gonna go to my grandma's house again. I'm never gonna see her. I can't go nowhere else with her and all this other stuff. And that's what's crazy. I was just like, oh my goodness. I was literally just crying in the backseat, like fighting my mom. Like, you know, you don't gotta just never not let me see my grandma. You know, I was trying to cover for her and, you know, say everybody makes mistakes and, you know, we can get past this. We don't have to take it to the extreme where I can never see her. I was so hurt about that, but I really couldn't see my grandma. I think it was like, it wasn't that long. It probably was like 2 or 3 weeks where I wasn't able to see her. And I know my granddad was real mad because he had to bail her out and telling her how it's a shame. And then I remember my grandma had called. She was trying to call me. My mom wouldn't let me talk to her. And she was trying to call me and apologize for the whole thing. But that just was crazy. Like, I just cannot believe that. Honestly, I don't know. When I think about it, I don't know if I forgave her, because it's like, why would you do that with your grandchild? Why would you try to teach them how to shoplift? And why would you do that with them? And then on top of that, have me go in and grab the stuff and then walk out, putting me in the position of going to jail. I don't know. It's just one of them things where when you, as you get older and you look back on and you think about it, it's like, wow, why would you do that? But yeah, that's another story though. But I hope y'all found my story very interesting, and give my story a thumbs up, please. And comment down below if y'all want to hear more story times. Trust me, I got way more stories than that. But thank y'all for watching this video, and again, happy Thanksgiving.